What are we talking about today, Alex?
We are talking about our tournament.
Oh. And break.
So for this video, we wanted to give you an idea of the Sylph Arena tournaments that we have in our local community and what those are like. And this month of January was the Fusion Cup.
Mm-hmm.
So what was the Fusion Cup all about?
The Fusion Cup was a tournament that I personally did not like.
No.
There's a handful of different typings, and it was all dual typings. So with that, you had to have a Pokemon that had two types, and they had some restrictions where you had to have Pokemon that didn't have a second charge move cost of over 50,000 dust. So that limited the field quite a bit.
Right.
And then there were some other bans as well with
legendaries
and yep.
And then what really, in my opinion, the tournament turned out to be was a rock, paper, scissors battle.
Yes,
where,
yeah, that's how I felt all mine went.
Yep.
You got the lead, great. Every now and again, I could win back the lead, but most of the time, if you didn't get the lead, it was over because they had a hard counter for what you had a hard counter for what they had, but if you didn't get them matched up, that was the match.
That was it, yeah. So, our tournament happens at XP Gaming, and yeah, we'll dive right into it, into some battles. Alright, so diving into round one was me against Mexifry, one of our local players. And we led with a Crawdon and Empoleon matchup, which he quickly switched out to a Crustle. But with my rank 2 Empoleon that we found out from Community Day, and that water typing against a rock, I stuck with it. Gonna hit him with a Hydro Pump, which knocked out, brings back in Crawdon, so I'm like, I got a hard counter for this one, bringing in the Venusaur.
There you go. No need to shield on that, charge move there.
The one thing about Bubble Beam always is that attack debuff.
Yeah.
And your attack goes down, so you're not going to be hitting them as hard with your fast attack as you were in the beginning of that matchup.
So he brings in a Lone Marowak against Venusaur, so Fire Grass.
Very unfavorable, but at this point, I'm just hoping I can chip away as much health before he takes me out.
You still got two in the back, quite a bit of health left on Empoleon there.
And two shields.
Two shields. This is a Hydro Cannon.
Yep.
Now with shielded, you bring in a Lone Marowak for the mirror match here. Oh, he gets
just
off a Shadow Ball.
Absorb that Shadow Ball.
Very nice.
I knew I could wipe him out with that Empoleon Waterfall. Two shields, and it's pretty much GG from here.
Yeah.
So that was my round one, and we jump into your round one.
So for my battle, I'm going to be going against Rex 8. He is a very young player in our community. I lead with Alolan Sandslash. He has Venusaur, a very promising lead here. He swaps out immediately to Wigglytuff. I swap in to my Whiscash. Not sure if it was the best move, but it's what happened.
It's a good chipper of that HP, so get him as far as down as you can.
And I'm able to get him down pretty low. He hasn't used a shield yet, but he is coming in with, I believe, an Ice Beam here. And I decided to let him go down. Play Rough. Comes in with a Play Rough. Takes down my Whiscash. And I come in and decide to farm down with the Alolan Sandslash.
Yep, that's still
build up all that extra energy.
Steel typing is going to be your friend here.
And I send off an Ice Punch right away. And he shields it for his Altaria. I've got another one banked up. Get that sent off. I believe this one goes through. Yep, this one goes through. Takes off quite a bit of health. And one more just to finish that off. I didn't want to risk taking one of his charge moves. And he shields it. So he sends a charge move, and I have to shield that now because I'd like to keep my Sand Slash in there for that Venusaur.
Right.
Now he brings in the Venusaur.
Favorable matchups between Altaria and Ice. Saving that Sand Slash obviously for that Grass typing.
Right. And he takes me out right away, so I bring in Altaria, which at this point is GG. I've got him here with Altaria. I might have to shield once.
So both of us had a very good round 1.
Yeah, very good round 1.
And then it went downhill from there.
He ended up beating me in one of the rounds for that, so I got him 2 out of 3 for that. And my next round, round 2, I won only one of those rounds and lost twice to the person that ended up winning the tournament. Congratulations, Tara. And then in my third round, I went 2 for 3. So, not terrible. It was a small tournament. We only had 8 of us that showed up for this one,
which equaled to 3 rounds only. So it was fast.
It was fast. We were all waiting for the 4th round to load up, and then the tournament was concluded. We kind of threw us all off guard a little bit.
Yep. So we have one more battle to show you, and this is my redemption match against Tobu, who was the highlighted player in our previous video, and then I came out swinging during this next tournament on this last weekend, and so we'll check out that battle. So already, Ninetales and Altaria matchup, I've got this lead.
And it looks like you're running Charm on the Ninetales.
And so Ninetales, Charm are very icy.
Very ice.
Is total Dragon Takedown.
Oh,
so no problems there. He brought in the Probopass, which was definitely a favorite of his, and just gonna whittle him down again with Water and Hydro Pumps, which he knew wasn't gonna be able to really come back from that, so he didn't waste the shield.
Right. Brings in a Shiftry here on you.
Yep. And similar to that first match, trying just to whittle down as much health as I can, because I know
save those shields.
That Leaf Blade's gonna take me out.
Oh, and you come in and get off a charge move on him here. Oh, Psyshock. Shields it.
Yep. Was worried about that dark type. Well, yeah, the dark type. So brought in Venusaur to pretty much soak and sacrificial lamb moves. So brings in Altaria, bring out the Dragon Slayer, and then just for one extra, make sure I win here.
Oh, and he let that go through. He had a shield, but he knew there wasn't.
No, with that charm.
Back. Right.
Yeah.
That's
so I got him.
You finally got it.
Got him in a tournament.
Absolutely.
So
we both got you one time, Toby.
We're coming for you.
Yeah. Now you've beat us multiple times. So you got the upper hand, but we're rooting, to beat you.
Cool. So that was the tournament.
How'd you end up doing in the whole tournament?
So ending wise, I with the tiebreaker points ended up 3rd in the standings, but tied for that 2nd place.
Yep.
Is where I ended, losing to Tara, who really came out swinging.
Yeah, she did.
Had some
she went 3-0 for the whole tournament. And, she's missed some tournaments, but she's not a player that you want to overlook at all.
Hashtag girls that PvP.
There you go.
So yes, that was our Fusion Cup for January. Be sure to keep a lookout for future videos on the upcoming Rose Cup for February.
Yep.
We're looking at doing some practice battles, showing you a little bit more of the meta.
Some of the teams that we picked out and that we're just really trying out. Nothing to be set in stone.
Yeah.
So
I haven't done a lot of practicing yet.
I haven't either.
I'm not ready.
No, with this with the Go Battle League coming out, everybody's been focusing on that, trying to build teams for that and doing practice for that as well. So we'll be covering some of the Go Battle League
in the future too. Watch out for Community Day info. They're doing Community Day a lot different than they have in the past for February. So be sure to check out that video when we get it out, uploaded and filmed.
Also, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when our videos do come out.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.